every game on the schedule, a division battle. This is one of the best. The Seahawks and 49ers come your way next. With Greg Oates and I'm Mike Tirico, what a way to wrap up this regular season. One of the best rivalries of the last quarter century. Seahawks and Niners are underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers come out and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
What a great matchup here. The Seahawks, the Niners. Think about the last decade, the 2010s. This may have been as good a rivalry as the NFL had. So many important games. In that 2013 season, the NFC Championship game was a classic. Seahawks narrowly hanging on. They beat the Niners by 6. Richard Sherman, that incompletion at the end of the game that he forced on the pass to the end zone to Michael Crabtree. That just kind of continued on. Always an undertone. Good, respected teams, but tight battles when the Seahawks and the Niners share the field. 3rd down and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The return, it's Shaheed. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And, Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your case. Nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. What a try. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Niners heading out into their NFL rivalry-inspired uniforms for the faithful. That's the term the 49ers supporters use throughout the years. But if you look closely, you see faithful is written above the numbers on the front. And those numbers really stand out, a nod to the graphic style or font, if you will, that was used during that golden era of 49er football. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Ernest Jones getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very...
In the pocket, keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
15 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends in motion right. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. The tacker's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Kittle is the man in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good, and the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Off play fake, it's Darnold. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side, it either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and this is 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The gun. It's Purdy.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 10
yards.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
At the 43-yard line.
Right there, we can do it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll throw again with Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the 1st half.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind. And while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. Good snap, good hold, really good operation. They build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to blow it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion is Barner. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Derek Hall in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
This time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling. The ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Now, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he's in! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
49ers 13.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
At the 20-yard line.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
To the 5-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 5-yard
Ernest
loss
Jones
sets up 3rd down
getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points.
Seahawks 14.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. To throw on first down is Darnold. That's dropped off for Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to Kenneth Walker. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49ers' 28-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, second and inches. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Darnold's pass complete to Rashid Shaheed. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Niners' 17-yard line.
Now, second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Second down, goal to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
3 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception and clutch for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.